is the Cannonball Run.
The Cannonball Run was inspired by a real underground race called the Cannonball Baker Sea to Shining Sea Memorial Trophy Dash. This illegal race crossed the entire US and ignored speed limits. Created as a protest against strict driving laws, it captured the rebellious spirit that later became the heart of the movie. Brock Yates' involvement.
And it doesn't matter how you get there.
Brock Yates not only created the real Cannonball race, but also co-wrote the movie's screenplay. He even had a cameo as a race official. Yates drove the actual Dodge ambulance in the real Cannonball runs, making his experience crucial to the film's authentic look and wild racing energy. Burt Reynolds' experience.
Burt Reynolds is the defending champion.
Burt Reynolds joined the cast mainly for fun. He saw it as a paid vacation with friends rather than a serious acting job. Reynolds didn't rehearse much or take the script seriously, which he later regretted, but his easygoing vibe added to the movie's carefree, playful tone. Farrah Fawcett's surprise.
I love anybody who loves trees.
Well, they happen to be a great passion of mine.
Farrah Fawcett believed she was filming an action romance movie, not a slapstick comedy. She only realized the movie's true tone after seeing how audiences laughed at it. Her surprise ended up matching her character's wide-eyed reactions, giving her scenes an unplanned but fitting sense of confusion and fun. The real ambulance. The Dodge ambulance used in the Cannonball Run wasn't just a prop, it was the same vehicle driven in the real-life Cannonball race by Brock Yates and his team. This touch of authenticity helped blur the line between the real race and its Hollywood version. Sammy Davis Jr.'s casting.
You want to talk or you want to bet?
Sammy Davis Jr. wasn't the original choice for the role of Fenderbomb. Don Rickles dropped out at the last minute, and Sammy stepped in, bringing his own cool style and humor. His unexpected casting gave the character a unique personality that stood out among the huge star-filled lineup. On chaos set and improvisation.
I warned you not to interfere in my affairs.
Stephen, put away Seymour, excuse me.
The production was famously loose. Scenes were rewritten on the spot, actors often arrived without rehearsing, and jokes were improvised. The cast and crew treated filming more like a party than a job, which made the movie's energy feel spontaneous and fun, even if it drove the director crazy. Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr.'s off-script antics.
God is our co-pilot? Huh? Remember our car? Yeah? 2 seats?
Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. often showed up on set after drinking, forgot their lines, and improvised wildly. Their off-the-cuff humor and natural chemistry gave their scenes a relaxed, funny vibe. Much of what audiences loved about them was never in the script to begin with. Roger Moore's parody role.
Mother, I trust you had a pleasant day.
Roger Moore played a James Bond spoof, essentially mocking his own famous role. At first, legal issues with the real Bond franchise threatened to cancel it. In the end, they tweaked his character just enough to avoid trouble, and it became one of the movie's standout gags. Dangerous stunt incident. During filming, a horrific accident left stuntwoman Heidi von Beltz paralyzed. This tragedy shocked Hollywood and sparked major changes in stunt safety regulations. While the Cannonball Run was a light-hearted comedy, the accident became one of its darkest legacies, forever linked to the push for safer film sets. Jackie Chan's debut and frustration. Jackie Chan appeared in one of his first US movie roles, wowing audiences with his martial arts skills. But the movie's credits incorrectly labeled him as Japanese, frustrating Chan. Still, his fight scenes added international flair and helped introduce him to a much bigger Western audience. The real Learjet scene.
They wouldn't stop that, would they?
The movie's scene featuring a Learjet landing dangerously low wasn't done with special effects, it was real. The crew filmed it without proper permits, leading to an investigation. This daring stunt added genuine tension and authenticity, showing just how far the filmmakers went to capture outrageous action. Unexpected police pursuit.
What do you do when you've done it all?
When filming a fake police chase scene in Las Vegas, real cops mistook it for an actual crime in progress. They joined the chase, thinking it was real. This unexpected twist caused chaos on set, but also added an authentic edge to the scene once they realized it was a movie. Dom DeLuise's laughing fits.
JJ.
Dom DeLuise constantly broke character during filming, laughing so hard he ruined takes. Instead of cutting these moments, the director left many of them in. His uncontrollable giggles gave his character extra charm, making him one of the most memorable and funniest parts of the Cannonball Run. The Ferrari Easter egg. There's a small Easter egg in the movie. Roy Tatum appears as a cop who looks just like Reynolds. It's a blink-and-you-miss-it joke, but for fans who notice, it's a funny inside nod to the behind-the-scenes world of stunts and doubles. Director's personal car as a prop. Director Hal Needham lent his own Ferrari for some driving scenes. It wasn't insured or backed up by a second car, so every stunt was a huge gamble. This personal touch showed how much Needham wanted the movie to look authentic and stylish, even at great personal risk. Early sequel decision. Before the first movie even wrapped, studio executives were so confident in its success that they greenlit a sequel mid-production. Positive test screenings convinced audiences would love it. This move was rare at the time and showed how much faith the studio had in the movie's formula. The forgotten third film. Many people don't realize there's a third movie in the series called Speed Zone, 1989. It didn't feature the original cast and lacked the wild magic of the first two. As a result, it failed at the box office and quickly faded from public memory. Cultural impact.
What started as a real illegal street ring.
The movie's mix of fast cars, wild characters, and cross-country racing helped inspire arcade racing games like Outrun. Its rebellious, high-speed energy carried over into gaming culture, influencing how developers imagined road trips, car chases, and exotic race locations in games throughout the 80s and beyond. The movie's huge ensemble cast. The film gathered one of the biggest comedy casts of the era, including Burt Reynolds, Farrah Fawcett, Dean Martin, and Jackie Chan. This all-star lineup was a huge draw for audiences. Many joined just to hang out with friends, making the set feel more like a party than a workplace. Cameos hidden throughout. Alongside the main stars, the Cannonball Run hid several cameos from stunt drivers, crew members, and even Hal Needham himself. These small appearances gave the movie a family feel, showing just how much the cast and crew embraced the chaos and fun spirit of the production. Cars became characters. From the Lamborghini Countach to the Dodge Ambulance, the cars were characters, not just props. Each vehicle matched the driver's personality, helping the audience remember who was who in the crowded cast. This clever pairing made the movie feel like a rolling circus of styles and egos. A loose script allowed surprises. The script acted more as an outline than a fixed plan. With so many comedians on set, new jokes and moments popped up daily. This flexibility gave the movie a raw, unpredictable energy. One reason it still feels fresh and spontaneous decades after its release. Setting the tone for car comedies. The Cannonball Run influenced countless car-based comedies and reality shows. Its mix of real-life racing routes, slapstick humor, and dangerous stunts created a formula that many later movies tried to copy but rarely matched. It showed how wild road trip movies could be when the brakes were completely off. The Cannonball Run isn't just another car movie. It's a wild piece of film history. From real-life races to on-set chaos, it broke all the rules and became a cult classic. Even decades later, it's still fun, fast, and unforgettable.